One thing that I remember that he said was one thing. He said, "You're not." What's up, y'all? Hope y'all are having a highly vibrational day. Let's just get straight into the video. So this video is about the one man who motivates me. Now, I'm not talking about David Goggins, even though he do motivate me, but I'm not talking about no anime characters, even though they do motivate me. I'm not talking about no father. I'm not talking about really anybody who is necessarily positive, if I'm being honest. I'm talking about somebody who actually was negative, who actually didn't believe in me. But before I get into that, let me just give you a little background. Sophomore year, high school math class. I'm not good at math. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not good at math. A lot of my family ain't good at math. Obviously, if you apply yourself, and if I applied myself back then, I'd be good at math. Anyways, so I had this teacher, right? His name was Mr. Listula. I don't care. I'll put his name on the internet. It is what it is, right? If anything in this video, I'm actually going to thank him. I was already really bad at math. Every math class I ever did, I failed mostly, or I barely passed. And it's sophomore year in high school too. So if you did go to high school, you know sophomore year and junior year, that's like two hardest years, right? Now, Mr. Listla, this was his last year teaching in high school. It was his last year. So he just didn't care. He just didn't give an F. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be a little bit censored for YouTube, but I'm sure y'all understand what I mean. So since I was really bad at math, I would always ask questions. I didn't care. I always asked questions, you know. Hey, what is this? Hey, what is this? Hey, what is this? Always have my hand raised, always asking questions. I remember one day in particular, right? This is how it kind of all started. I asked a question. He was like, what were you weren't paying attention, or, you know, because you asked a question, you weren't paying attention. Doesn't make any sense. Obviously, it should be the opposite. So because of that, me and him, we kind of went at it. We kind of argued. We kind of went back and forth. But this is the thing that he said that stuck with me. I mean, he said some crazy stuff to me. He said like, oh, when you get older, you're going to be in jail, and oh, you're stupid, and all, you know, he said some crazy stuff to me. But the one thing that I remember that he said was one thing. He said, "You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it." And it is just so beautiful. It is just, oh, I love that so much. And here's why I love it. Because he didn't say, you know, I think you're going to fail algebra 2. Like, he didn't say, I think you're going to fail algebra 2. The one thing that he said so commonly and so often, out of all the messed up things he said to me, he said this one thing so commonly was, I don't think you're going to make it. He said, I don't think you're going to make it. Here's the thing. Every time he affirmed to me, you're not going to make it, you know what I said? I'm going to make it. He said, I don't think you're going to make it. And I was like, I think I am. I think I am. And here's why I don't think you're going to make it. It's such a beautiful thing to say. Here's why it gets me so motivated. Because it reminds me, this is what that quote reminds me of. Nobody controls your reality except for you. Nobody controls your reality except for you. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's the math teacher who, you know, went to school and did all this stuff, and now he knows what he's talking about. He sees a student, he says, you're not going to make it. It doesn't matter what expertise that person has in that specific field. Because, yeah, I passed with a D. I mean, I barely passed, but I passed nonetheless. And maybe I am looking too much into it. Maybe I'm just, looking too much into it. But the point is that no one creates your reality except for you. When he said, I don't think you're going to make it, I told myself, before I was into affirmation, before I was into spirituality, before I was into any of this stuff, I told myself, I'm going to make it. I said, every time he say I'm not going to make it, I'm going to tell myself, and I'm going to tell him, I'm going to make it. Why? Because the only person, when I'm taking that test, is he there with me? You know, when I'm running, when I'm working out, are all the people who doubted me, are they with me? Are they there? No, I'm there. I'm the only person who takes the steps that I take. If I stop making videos, then that's on me. Then the YouTube channel's dead. Then that's it. No one can control your work ethic. No one can control what you're going to do in your life but you. And that's why I don't think you're going to make it. It's so powerful. Because it's like, yeah, you a math teacher. Yeah, you got expertise in this field. Yeah, you've probably seen thousands of students. He's been teaching. It was his last year. He's about to retire. So he's been teaching for a while. Probably saw thousands of students. Thousands of students go through the same thing that I went through. But what happened? What was the switch? The switch was that I believed in myself. I didn't let anyone create my reality. You see, people think I'm crazy just because I say you can create your own reality. Whatever you want, you can manifest. Whatever you want, you can create in front of you. If you want that Lambo, you can have that Lambo in front of you. People say that I'm crazy for thinking that, right? But I think other people are crazy for letting other people control their reality. I think other people are crazy for letting other mugs control their ship, control their mind. One person says to you, I don't think you're going to make it. And then you're like, I guess I'm not going to make it. Oh my God. And then what do? You allow that person to control what you do with your life, See, there's a whole nother timeline here. Where I could have just been like, man, he a math teacher, man. He said I'm not gonna make it. I guess I'm not gonna make it. Who knows what timeline that would have led me down. But instead, I connected with the source within. Whether you want to call it God, universe, Buddha, Jesus, whatever you want to call it. Within every human, there is a source within. It's an energetic source that resides above whatever dimension plane that we are living on. I say that to say this. You can connect with that source, and then once you connect with that source, you can go beyond whatever obstacle is in your way. Period, point blank. It doesn't matter what the math teacher says. It doesn't matter what your boss says. It doesn't matter what your friend says. There will always be seedlings of doubt. There will always be seedlings of doubt. There will always be some doubt that you can connect on. I'm not saying that there is no reason to have doubt. There's always a reason to have doubt, but that doesn't make the reason valid. That doesn't make the reason valid. Just because there's a reason for something, just because there's always a reason why you shouldn't work out. There's always a reason why you shouldn't do what you have to do. There's always a reason why you shouldn't go to work. There's always a reason. There's always going to be excuses that are valid. Damn near every excuse is valid. Oh, I can't run today because my legs hurt from running yesterday. Oh, I don't want to work because I'm tired, I'm unmotivated, I'm blah blah blah. There's going to be hundreds of excuses. But at the end of the day, that source within goes beyond every obstacle. And it's like this, man. It's a lot of responsibility. I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of responsibility knowing that only you can create your own reality. It'd be so easier to just give this responsibility to whoever doubted you, whoever wronged you. Oh, my mama did this to me, so this is why I'm not successful and blah, blah, blah. It's so easy to just do that, to just give the power to somebody else. Here's the power to create my reality. Here. But although it's a lot of power that you create your own reality, I fucked up. Although it's a lot of responsibility that you create your reality, it's a lot of power as well. It allows you to go beyond any obstacle that you see on the third dimension, because that source within operates above this. That source within operates above this. And this is why that one man, that one dude motivates me so much, because it reminds me every time I doubt myself, every time I think I'm not going to make it. I just did like 25. I just did 25 push-ups and now I got 75 push-ups to go. I'm not going to make it. It reminds me that you are going to make it as long as you affirm it, as long as you confirm it. As long as you tap within, you are going to make it because you always have more. The truth is that human potential is endless. The truth is that human potential is infinite. Now it's up to you to realize that power. But I hope y'all really resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about the video. Next video tomorrow. Peace out.